Okay, well, I got it out like this. Let's just go over a few of the working principles on the transmission. Well, I have this right here, and I have it out, and I can easily demonstrate some things that make this work, and what to do and what not to do. And you might pre-order, give you an idea of what you've done to your transmission. And oh, that's not the one I wanted to show. Another one. That one's rough. Definitely wanted to replace it. That pinion and carrier works fine. Okay. With the working principles on the transmission, you have these two pinion and carriers, and you have input. You have input that goes to your forward right here, the small hub, and then your input to your carrier part when the 3-4 clutches combine. Okay, actually what makes this work, and you have your low reverse clutches. And let me go ahead and stack the assembly out. You have your pump in front of it, and the starter up here. Okay, now this is your reverse clutches are in there, and your band's on top of here. Let me throw a band out here. Your band applies to your reverse input. Okay. When you're in first gear, your forward clutches inside are engaged. When your forward clutches are engaged, your sprag inside will turn this part of the transmission right here. And if you have the low reverse applied, then it turns the shaft. And I'm turning it quite a bit to get it to rotate. Get a little further into the video here. Now, as you can see, this right here engages into the sun shell, and these are pretty heavy pieces. I ordered the tank. It seems to be a little heavier than whatever. But when you're going in reverse, first, that thing's counter-rotating. Okay? It's counter-rotating. And then, I'm sure when you hit second, that band lets go. The low reverse lets go, I'm not sure. But second collapses the band, and your sun shell and your reverse input drum stops turning. Now you're in second. Okay? That band's got a counter rotating on it. Then when you go into third, you're not into the small gear pinion right there. You're into the 3-4. You're on the outside of the carrier. And that's 1-to-1 right there. Now you're turning it as a solid piece. Nothing's applied there, only your 3-4 and probably your 4, I don't know, but your 3-4 applies. And then when you stop the sun gear, which is the same thing as the inside pinion right there, it puts the brake on it, and then it goes into overdrive. And the band applies and makes that turn a lot faster than what I am. So through those two pinions, and by stopping this one and stopping that one and driving that one or driving that one, you get all 4 gears. When you're in reverse, this locks up onto this shaft right here, and I'm not so sure how reverse drives, but I know your whole input drum is braking. But one thing that I would not do to this transmission is slam it in first and reverse. Everything that has weight and it's counterbalancing, is turning one way or another, or has a great mass. It's good for a flywheel effect, but I wouldn't slam it in first in reverse and think that everything's gonna last very long, because you have a little bit of weight here, even though it looks small. I can't emphasize that enough. So that's just the working principles on it since I had it out, and I was showing y'all I had all the bearings pre-fitted, and just something I just went over in my mind, might help you out.